David here with Figboot on Pens, back again with another review. I am always on the lookout for things that, in my opinion, have a high cool factor. And what I have for you today, I believe, certainly has that. It is a unique and durable storage solution from NFP Design. I'll get to what it's actually called here in a minute, but it is unique, extremely durable, and in my opinion, certainly has that cool factor. Now, does this coolness translate into usability and functionality? We'll see about that, but it certainly has been fun to play around with. What I'm going to do today is go over the parts and features of this industrial strength storage option, talk about what I care for and what I don't care for about it, and I'll show you which pens fit as well as which don't fit in this case. In addition, I have a second piece of pen storage from NFP to share with you that's a bit more on the traditional side of what you're used to seeing in cases. Thanks go out to the good folks at NFP for providing the cases you will see today for review. NFP stands for Needs for Pens. The company is based out of Turkey. Over the last few years, there's been a lot of great things in the fountain pen and stationery world coming out of Turkey. NFP, Galen Leather, Kilk, Studio Agakican, as well as others, have really done a great job of making names for themselves with some unique and high-quality products. NFP was founded by a gentleman by the name of Namek Kalic. He is an architect by trade who has collected pens for over 35 years. The idea to create storage emerged when he was struggling to find more storage space for his collection. His son Ungen helped out with the company as well. I have previously reviewed some of their storage options, and I get good use out of both of them. There was the block, as well as a 20-pen case. In each of these items I have reviewed, the first word that comes to mind is quality. The quality and craftsmanship are top-notch. And the prices are fairly reasonable as well. Well, the main item I have for you today is more of a premium specialty item, but their standard line of products have prices which are well below the quality of what you receive. Okay. The main item I have to show you today is rather large. It is this case right here. Hopefully you can see it all. So the best way to show you this is through some pictures. I will say this case doesn't have the most inspired name. It is called the AA Pencil Bag 30-piece parenthesis impact resistant. I get the feeling that something might have gotten a bit lost in the translation from Turkish to English. It almost sounds like some of those odd product descriptions you find on Amazon. After you've seen this review, in the notes below, maybe leave your suggestion as far as a new and improved name for this unique product. In centimeters, this case is 40 by 35 by 17. It is made from very hard and durable plastic. It's really a professional level quality piece. It is very rugged. To begin with, these are a very limited production. There are currently only 5 of these units available. They are available in a few different colors. There is orange, black, yellow, green, and cream. I like on the exterior how there's a little area here where you could put an identification sticker or a tag. I also like how the feet are raised a little bit. The feet on the top of the case are a bit different than the ones on the bottom, but this will prevent some of the face of the case from receiving scratches or marks. Actually, this is one of those products that will actually probably look good and nice over the years as it gets scratched up and beaten up a little bit. It'll show that it's been well used. There is a rugged plastic handle. It does have a little mark as a byproduct of the injection molding. I wish that was buffed out just a little bit more. There are 2 locking clasps, and next to those clasps are metal portions which are used for placing locks for an additional level of security. Okay, let's take a look at the inside. When you open the lid, it will hinge open a little past 90 degrees. The hinges are solid and secure. The inside of the top is branded with the company name and logo. On the one I have, the logo is more inlaid into the soft rubber. On some of the other models, this logo is actually cut out more for a three-dimensional look. Okay, now for the most important part, the storage trays. As the name implies, this case offers space to hold 30 pens. There are 3 trays. The one I have, the top one is accented in orange, the middle in yellow, and the bottom in blue. The bottom tray is affixed, and the other 2 fit in a specific order, so you can't interchange them. It's a small detail, but I like how the trays fit in this little notch on the side. For the middle tray, it's just a notch, but then on the top tray, there's an additional piece which kind of wraps itself around the middle portion. These slots are made from a soft rubber that do a good job of protecting your pens. Here I have it loaded out with some fairly large pens. From the left, we have a Mont Blanc 149, then a Sailor King of Pen Pro Gear, then a Standard King of Pens, a Namiki Yukari Royale, the Cross Peerless 125, and then the Visconti Voyager Del Mar. Just a reminder that I still have a couple of those available. There's less than 5 remaining, so if that's something that interests you, please visit figboot.com before they are gone forever. Then there is a Leonardo Momento Zero Grande Galactica, the Visconti Homo Sapiens, a Delta Dolce Vita Oversize. I will say that the Delta was a snug fit, so anything wider than that will have problems fitting. And then finally, a Pelican M1000. In regard to the pens which are too large to fit, a Classic Pens LB5 is a bit too long, and the Namiki Emperor is much too large. Now, in regard to smaller pens, even though they might not fit snugly, they are indeed secure. Here you see a number of smaller pens like the Schoen Design Pocket 6, then a Quebeco Sport, a Quebeco Lilliput, a number of medium-sized pens. There's a vanishing point in there. And then on the end, there is what I believe to be the smallest Visconti ever produced, which is a pen called the Viscontina. That pen is my cautionary tale to pay attention to measurements when you are purchasing something online. When I purchased it, I thought it was a full-sized pen and was very surprised how small it was when it arrived. But when I went back and looked at the listing, it represented everything correctly. I just hadn't paid attention. It also came with a necktie. I will say it wasn't the most attractive tie. It did look a little bit dated. Oh well. When the trays are in place and the lid is secured, your pens aren't going anywhere. The smaller pens might slide around a bit in their slots, but they're well protected, and you can shake this case to your heart's content, and nothing bad will happen to the pens inside. Now, I will say that this lid has a bit of wasted space. It's rather thick and really serves no purpose other than providing the padding on top for the first layer. I realized that utilizing that space would require a redesign and need a way to keep everything secure in there, but like I said, it just felt like it was a little bit of wasted space. The edge of the case is protected by a strip of rubber, which, when the case is closed, creates what I believe to be a watertight seal. I was tempted to dunk it in my bathtub to test it out, but I'm pretty confident it would be watertight without the confirmation of a real-world test. I already get enough strange looks from my family regarding what I do for this hobby and this channel without having to explain that one away. Okay, this unique and sturdy case is available on the NFP Design website. I'll put a link to the site in the notes below. It retails for around $440, depending on the Turkish lira conversion rate. Now, I think the link I provide goes right to the product page, but if you're searching for the pen on their site, it's not under the pen storage section. You need to look under all products. Real quick, I mentioned I had a second storage option. This one here is a more traditional wooden 6-pin case. It is made from basswood and includes a lock and key, similar to what you would see in a jewelry box. The build quality is very nice, and inside the material is extremely soft. It's very nice. This case is able to accommodate much larger pens. You can see here the Namiki Emperor as well as the Dani Trio Genkai, which are both extremely large pens, fit with plenty of room to spare. Also in there, from left to right, we have a Matthew Martin OG Chonk, an Edison Collier Grande, an Omas 360, and nestled between the Dani Trio and Namiki is a Pink Sakura from Pen 18111 with that incredible cherry blossom tree roll stop. Now, this case is a product that will come and go from the NFP site depending on the availability of inventory. But when they are available, they will retail for around $130, which is very reasonable for something along these lines. Okay, so there you have a look at two different storage options from NFP. One more traditional and one very much not so traditional, but both quality pieces. And like I said up top, one of the things which has been consistent between each of the items from this company I have reviewed is that quality. Their stuff is very well made and is typically reasonably priced. Okay, until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.